folks, this is a showdown we've circled on the calendar as number 1 goes on the road to face a top 10 team. Welcome to Ames, Iowa, and Jack Trice Stadium, home field of the Iowa State Cyclones. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick it away to get this game going. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. He'll hand it off. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. It's a toss play to the right. Breaks free. Has the 1st down and more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
They'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the Cyclones come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And they convert on 3rd. Football at the 20 now. 1st down in the red zone.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State.
You talk about the right way to get a game started. This offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Offense operating from the pistol. And they'll use the ground game here. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to the left. Catch made in space. Look out. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy, a guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert, of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday, what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. And we're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll try a pass here. Caught near the sticks. It's Salter. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Picks up the first, looking for more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon. Kicking team out for the PAT try. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. Out of the gun now on third down. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
Here's a gamble. Head coach keeping the offense on the field inside his own 30. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And he can't connect. It's a costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pressure is coming. On the run, he'll let it go. The pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Time for one more play here in the quarter. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Toss play to the outside. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And after a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
They're going to run it. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The Cyclones will have to punt this one away. And it's taken right around the 35. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the Ducks come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Third down, it's a handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. On the run here. Lets it go. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? An inside give now from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep down the middle. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
Incompletion in first half makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
When this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance, he gets out of the pressure off to his right. But man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And that's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. State offense takes the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's going to hand this off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking for his big tight end. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? He hands it to the back. Breaks free. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. And the Cyclones will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Cyclones begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Caught in the flat by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Solid run, but stopped a little bit short. It'll set up 4th down and inches. And the Cyclones will come to the line on 4th down looking to convert. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Finds room at the 30. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. He's got the first and still going. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. He's got room to run. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
And this pass is on target. Caught. Touchdown, Oregon. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Quick throw to the left. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Receiver makes the grab. The Cyclones pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Cyclones will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. A big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Close to the tight end. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick completion to the tight end.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Now he's bringing it back. He's past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A huge defensive score.
How about that one, Chris? The big man goes up, shows his skills to come up with that interception, and then the athletic ability to run it back for a touchdown. The big guy can move.
They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Set to kick this one away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Boy, it's got to be so rewarding for an offense coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. The Cyclones looking to run some tempo here.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He finds some space. They can't stop him. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Quarterback still with the football. End zone ahead. No stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And it's caught in the end zone for a two-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for two. Great throw.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Breaks into the clear. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to this.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon.
You talk about being in a zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Now the try for two. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 11, set to kickoff.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Bringing pressure. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. Moves out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
That's a smart decision by the quarterback, but curious why they didn't run it. 3rd and short, and you'd hope your guys up front can pave the way to pick up the first and keep this drive moving. Very curious what they'll do here on this 4th down.
The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away.
Number 11, set to kick off.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change and bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. That run moves the ball across the 35. And the Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
The receiver grabs it. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they get to completion. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Cyclones will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the right side. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
He missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Touchdown, Iowa State. This passing game is on fire today. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. This should be the last play of the quarter. Oh, it's snapped to the back. First down, looking for more now. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw, catch made. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. First down here for this offense. The shotgun running play call. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. All of a sudden, that one explosive play has set the offense up inside the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying for a touchdown here. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cyclones. The defense produces 6 points.
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looking for a man. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Defense not fooled at all there. Nice job of stepping up and stopping that 2-point conversion.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a big 6, and they recover from that right now. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Spins away from the defender. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Ducks. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And Here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Powers through.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Now, trailing by this much in the fourth quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Well, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Well, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another fourth down for this quarterback.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
We got a short pickup here, but just what they needed. This will keep the drive moving, and you know what it's going to do? Plant the seed on this defense. Anytime they run that option, beware the quarterback.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. Breaking free at the 35.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He could go. Past midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that completion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And suddenly they're across midfield at the 47 after that one big play. Oh, escapes the tackle. Both one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Quarterback keeps the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a good job of pressuring the quarterback, but really impressed with the quarterback's effort. Not only does he pull out of that, but he's able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Now 4th and long from the 43. Interesting play call here coming up. Looking to throw here. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Escapes the pocket. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. Football comes out. The defense has got it.
Just a critical error here by this offense late in the game, working with the lead. The last thing you want to see is obviously a turnover. But give credit to this defense. They got the ball back to their own offense, and now they got a real shot.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And that last pass falls incomplete. That will do it. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.